Welcome back to the No Regret Show. I'm your host, Larry. On this channel, I try to help people conserve their money, not give it back to the IRS. I try to help people build wealth where they can enjoy it, and then when God calls us home, you can leave it to your kids. You can leave them real generational wealth. So think about subscribing, joining the channel, giving me a thumbs up. It's free. I want to show you something, how we are actually just like professional athletes. We're just like professional sports players, actresses, actors, entertainers, singers. Let me show you.
A lot of athletes feel pressure to put everybody on. Here's Darren Woodson explaining that.
I want you to paint this picture of my mom, 4 kids, worked 2 jobs. I had no understanding of finances. I had no history of
financial literacy.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So most players, they got so many people around them, family members, dads, cousins. You got all these people who are just pulling. Hey, send me that, give me that 5,000 for this. And
Just a little piece, right? Just a little piece.
I need to start this business. You have to become selfish in a lot of ways because it don't last.
You see, just like their working wage, once their playing days are done, if they didn't make good, smart investments, they got to find their next gig. Meaning, a lot of players, they'll go to other countries trying to relive the glory days, trying to get another paycheck. Or you'll get a lot of athletes, they'll try to be announcers and hosts and stuff like that. What we do is we blow a lot of our money during our working years, and then when we get older, we got to get part-time gigs. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get a part-time gig after you retire, just to, keep your body going, there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people in retirement, senior citizens, they need those jobs. Have you ever gone to a place like a restaurant and there's a very elderly person working there, Walmart, a fast food place? A lot of these people are not working there because they choose to. They're working there because they have to. Because inflation, the price of living, has gone up so much, and they don't have enough investments to hold them over. You see, the plan is one day to get old. That's the plan. One day, God willing, we all get old. We get to those years where, you know what, it was a good run. Now we want to see what else is in the world. We want to travel, or we want to buy cars, or we want to buy cars and travel. My channel is all about trying to help you preserve as much money as you can. Do you know the IRS rewards long-term investors? They only tax you at a certain tax rate, and they punish short-term investors, meaning day traders. Try building. Now, to do what you want to do with your money, I'm not going to be there to help save you, same way you're not going to be there to help save me. But when you start building a dividend fund portfolio, I always say start with index funds, and then if you want to pick stocks, make sure you pick great companies that have a long track record. What happens is, do you know you can leave these portfolios to your kids? You can set up a trust. A lot of us get smarter when we get older. So say you're about 65, 70 years old, and you start thinking about your grandkids or your kids. Do you know you could set up a trust and leave that portfolio to your kids and your grandkids, and you can actually put in your will, and in the event of my passing on, going back home to God, in the event of me passing away, these kids and these grandkids can never spend the principal, meaning they can only live off the dividends. So every time a company increases their dividends, their money keeps snowballing. That's real generational wealth. Granddaddy, Uncle Williams, great-great-granddaddy or great-great-great-Uncle Williams left me this money 40 years ago, and it's still compounding. And you can do the same. You can do the same. Now, you got to talk to a state, a professional with that, but you can keep leaving that money to your offspring, to your kids' kids. That's real generational wealth. And that's how a lot of millionaires, billionaires, the Waltons who own Walmart, they do it. Johnson & Johnson, a real family. They do it. There's real families that own these big conglomerate companies. A Microsoft, Bill Gates, he can leave that to his daughter, their daughter's daughter, and their daughter's kids. Bill Gates, right? He could do that for his family. Warren Buffett, all your big hedge fund managers, they do it. Why can't we do it? You want to know why we can't do it? Because we don't choose to do it. When I'm dead and gone, right? When I'm dead and gone, I don't have any children. I could leave my Roth IRA to my goddaughter, my niece. In the event of something happens to me, she's my beneficiary. And there's things set up where she can't touch this money until she's the age of 40, where it has to keep snowballing. It has to keep snowballing. And she gets a certain amount. Every milestone she hits, she gets married, she's buying a house, the stuff like that. You can set that stuff into place. Now, you know, just like this fire engine that's about to come past me right now, in the event of an emergency or family emergency, you're buying, hold on. Woo. Not editing that out. In the event of an emergency, that's the only time you're supposed to touch your investments. An emergency, a health emergency, you're buying a home, you're putting your kids through college, or what it's really there for, retirement. A lot of people don't talk about retirement. A lot of money comes through our hands during our working lifetime. We're buying cars, we're buying clothes, we're taking vacations, we're buying jewelry, we're treating each other to dinner and breakfast and buying drinks. But then when we get older, we see we don't have a surplus of cash. On this channel, I'm trying to change that. I'm really trying to help people have their money, not just now, later on. Right now, having money is important, but guess when it's more important? When you're old and you can't work anymore, or you don't want to work anymore. Hope you made it this far. Think about joining the channel. I have a dividend portfolio membership where I show bank statements. I hold until I'm old. I don't sell stocks. I don't trade them. I hold them so that snowball just keeps rolling and rocking and rolling, baby. I want to enjoy some of this money, and then I want to leave some of this money for my family so they can say, you know what? We might not have did anything right to prepare, but somebody in my family loved me. They couldn't take it with them, so they left it for us. Whatever they choose to do with it, it's on them. No regrets. Get it.